Hello there. Welcome back to the Agostino Zinga Show with your host, Agostino Zinga, and this is episode number 876. Hopefully it's 876. It should be 876. If it's not 876, then I apologize. But regardless, thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for joining me once again. Oh, it's 875. That's what it is. It's 875. 875. Today's episode is a very special one because we'll be going primarily through the Supreme Spring 2025 collection. So if you are waiting to witness my reaction to that in live, right, in the flesh, right now, then that will be happening on this particular pod. And we'll also be covering the typical cultural commentary stuff that I love to cover on Tazs, the Agostino Zinga Show, the #1 cultural commentary podcast in the world, except no imitation. Okay, cool. Blessed. Let's get right into it, innit? Let's just get right on into it. So first things first, I was quite surprised by the reaction, somewhat negative on social media, to this post featuring the one and only Jack Harlow having dinner by himself on Valentine's Day in New York City. Now, don't get me wrong, this is Jack Harlow. He is a prominent musician, I guess, in some respects. And, you know, this could also be a bit of a ruse. This could be part of a marketing plan, a rollout for a new album. He's been dropping some tunes recently. The videos that he's been filming for these singles have seemed very kind of a handheld camera-ish, right? They seem very vlogish. They seem very real. There's not a lot of bells and whistles linked to the videos that he's been making. So maybe aesthetically, this could have been a ruse in purpose. Like, let me sit in a, what do you call it? I guess you'd call it like a cabin. Is it a cabin seat or whatever? At a restaurant, facing outward into the street. Very busy during Valentine's Day where everyone's out eating with their, significant other. Someone's definitely going to spot me and take a picture of me anyway, right? So it might be part of the rollout. But if it's not part of the rollout and he did go out for Valentine's Day by himself, I rate it. I've long been a proponent for solo everything, and mostly because I tend to operate in life by myself. I tend to not rely on people. I don't really have a big circle of friends. I basically keep myself to myself for the most part, by design. Sometimes also because I might have a not so pleasant personality to be around 24/7. You never know. It could be partly my fault, partly other people's faults. You never know. But I do enjoy spending a lot of time by myself. I really do. But I also think it's really unfair to yourself, even if you're not like me. Even if you're not a serial loner like me, I think it's really unfair to yourself to limit yourself to only go out if you have company. Especially to do the things that you really want to do. Even more so the older you get. I think it's easier when you're younger. Everyone's looking for an excuse to go out. Everyone's looking for an excuse to not be at home. But the older you get, the more you'll realize you'll become a little bit of a homebody. You'll get kind of set into your routine. You'll have your things you like to do. So it'll be a little more difficult for you to just tag along with your friends and keep them company with certain things, which is kind of the basis of friendship, I think. I've always said, I think part of the basis of friendship should be the ability for you to like share intimate details about yourself to somebody and not feel like you're being judged or whatever it may be. And I think another really integral part of our friendship should be the ability for that person to just drop everything they're doing at a moment's notice just to keep you company. Whether you're lonely, whether you just want to go to fucking Central to return something, that I think is a mark of good friendship. I think the airport test is a little bit harsh. You know, people say, oh, if your friend wouldn't pick you up at an airport, it's not your real friend. That's a little bit harsh because most airports are pretty far out from most residential areas. You know, timing wise, what time are you landing? You might be at work. But I think if you can drop everything at a moment's notice to go, keep your friend company because they want to go to a cinema and watch a particular movie, or or you can just be the shoulder for them to cry on if they're going through something difficult, that's a good friend. But I think outside of that, you should try to do as much as possible by yourself when need be and not rely on your friends to do it. So if you really wanted to check out this hot new restaurant that just opened up, the cuisine is something that you're particularly fond of, go. If you're shy, maybe pick some time in the afternoon when it's not super busy, maybe when you don't feel super awkward, and go and have something to eat. Don't limit yourself to only doing things if you have company. If you really end up doing yourself a disservice, I personally think so. I don't think it's particularly make any kind of sense anyway. So I've done solo dining a bunch of times, mostly at places that I kind of always wanted to check out, or sometimes in between events. Like sometimes if I go out raving, I might decide to hop over to fucking Bleecker Street and get a burger or something and chill on one of those benches and just jam. Don't get me wrong, Shoreditch is probably not the best example of a restaurant because they've got quite good communal open areas that you can sit down in and not feel like you're alone because everyone's kind of around you. But I've also eaten in restaurants by myself plenty of times as well, and I've never really filmed anything of it. If anything, I think there has been a bit of a trend in solo diners. I feel like now that I go out more often, I feel like I see more and more people out dining by themselves with a book. Just the other day, I went to a Turkish restaurant and there was a couple of dudes in there eating by themselves. You know, one had his phone resting up against his drink, watching something on YouTube, enjoying his fucking sheesh. And a few other people were doing the same thing. So I don't think it's that uncommon. It's especially if you think about some of the more trendier restaurants that are popping up nowadays. A lot of them have bar menus. A lot of them have quite decent bar menus. They have a good bar you can sit at with hooks under the bar that you can put your jacket on and stuff that aren't super uncomfortable to sit on and shit. So I think restaurants are starting to cater and starting to recognize that solo diners are an integral part of what they do. No, an integral part. Solo diners are a part of their establishment, are a part of their fan base. And I just think in general, people are starting to realize that limiting yourself to experiences only if people are keeping you company is really doing yourself a disservice, especially when you consider that we don't have a long time on this spinning ball. We only get one spin around. So if you're gonna spin around, you might as well end up doing the things that you actually want to do and not waiting until somebody offers to keep you company. That doesn't really make any sense. And I also think even more so Valentine's Day, there is something about, I've seen it on social, some people throwing these memes around where they're like, oh, I'm going to tell my girl that I've got some emergency, that I've been taken ill, that I've got some incurable disease that only lasts between the days of like February 13th, February 16th, right? Which is a bit of a meme, bit of a joke. But I also think there is something to be said for the dude who goes out of his way to essentially wine and dine somebody on Valentine's Day, knowing full well that Valentine's Day, although it doesn't mean much for guys, it means a lot for women. So taking a girl out on Valentine's Day is probably equivalent to introducing her to your parents, right? You are signaling that you're taking this relationship or this situationship quite seriously. So you're probably better off if you're single. If you're single and you're just dating or whatever, or you're playing the field, you're probably better off leaving everybody alone on Valentine's Day, even though you feel like you need the company, you're getting in your feels, you're listening to fucking Some Sexy Songs For You on loop again for the 7th time. I think it's better you leave people alone, because the last thing you want is to sell somebody dreams just because you went to smash on that particular day with some R&B playing in the background, and then you end up in a situation that's a lot more stickier than what it was prior to that date, because it doesn't really matter, really. It doesn't really mean anything. Most people that are actually in love and actually appreciate their partner, their wife, their girlfriends, their husbands, their boyfriends are usually showing them throughout the year. They're not just showing them during Valentine's Day. But societally, it's also important. So you kind of have to do it all year plus Valentine's Day. It doesn't matter. You have to include anniversaries, birthdays, and Valentine's Day. You have to show people their appreciation. But I think if you're a single dude out there, you probably do yourself a huge favor by indulging yourself in these type of things. And if anything as well, I think, you know, there's a lot to be, you know, a lot of these guys are out here on social talking about fucking alpha male this, alpha male that. I think a huge part of being an alpha male is also being somewhat cultured, right? Having an understanding of like cuisine and good restaurants and good food, good produce, having good taste in fucking wine and not just being a beer dude or a cider dude, you know? Having a good understanding of beverages or just drinks in general, right? If someone thinks I'm going to be non-alcoholic, and how do you get understanding of those type of things? You don't wait for dates. You don't just take out girls for dates to find these things out. It's too expensive and it doesn't make sense. You're better off going out by yourself, you know, just getting yourself a bar menu, having some snacks and running through that fucking menu and sampling all the cocktails. Like the next time you take somebody there, You can be one of those kind of flashy dudes like, oh yeah, shit, I know this is a good cocktail. You can kind of give the person a description, a rundown on what to order and stuff. Those are the type of things that would actually make you far more desirable as opposed to buying a fucking, renting some shitty Lamborghini, you know, and standing outside a nightclub. You're probably better off having a good understanding of food, of drinks and shit, knowing where the right spots are to go, where you can sit down and chill and have a nice intimate fucking conversation over some fucking candlelight somewhere in an overpriced place, in an overpriced part of London. That is all really important. But in conclusion, go out more by yourself. Solo dining is not weird. It's fucking awesome. Grab a book. I would advise as well, if you go solo dining, don't wear your headphones. Allow yourself to listen to the atmosphere around you, almost like a human breathing field notes. It's all good. It really is. It's fucking fun. I've had a blast doing it. And you also get a chance to sample loads of different restaurants and shit, and you get to sound way more cultured and, you know, clocked in than you actually are, because you happen to eat at a bunch of places every Friday night before you went out or something, or after work on a Friday night, or at the payday for end of the month or something. Those things are pretty important, I would suggest. But again, what do I know? What do I know? Moving on, I also want to suggest more dudes, please, dudes, approach women in public, especially if you're interested in them. Obviously be polite, do the right thing, blah, 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 blah. But let's sack off all this fucking dating app stuff. Those things are lame. I'm happy and I'm proud to say I've never ever been on a dating app in my entire life, ever, which is very rare. Most people have been on them or are currently on them now, or 7 or something like that. I've never been on one. I like to get my shit in the field. I like to be out there in the streets, you know, putting fucking feet to pavement and really getting it in. Now, don't get me wrong, it's so much harder. Anybody that's approached or spoken to somebody over DMs or on social media or via an app, you'll know how hard it is to successfully approach. Because I think you can unsuccessfully approach anybody, but to successfully approach somebody in the streets, in public, is nerve-wracking. It's horrendous. It's debilitating. It's nightmarish. It's bad. Bad. But I think you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about how you come across. You learn a lot about male and female dynamics and all of that malarkey. And in general, it ends up, I think, serving you better going forward. But this particular statistic is quite concerning. Courtesy of the Daily Loud, it says 45% of men aged between 18 to 25 have never asked a woman out in person. I repeat, 45% of men aged 18 to 25 have never asked a woman out in person. That's wild, but I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised. I remember that being one of the biggest things I learned when I was really out here doing that sort of shit. I don't, you know, do that shit anymore, to be honest. But when I was really out here doing that sort of stuff and, you know, out here stepping, trying to fucking be Mr. Draw Beargash, one thing that I did really realize, and I was told many a times, was how rare it was that men would actually approach someone or a woman. Yes, some women get, you know, what's that thing called? They get whistled at and shit, right? I don't think most women appreciate that sort of thing, but some do. But mostly I don't think they do. But you'd be surprised by the amount of women who don't actually get properly approached in terms of like, hey, I'm interested. I think you look fabulous. What's your name? I just had to wait. I just had to fucking stop you for 1 minute and just find out who you are. I'd like to know more about you. Can we hang out sometime? Blah, blah, blah. Are you seeing anyone? All that sort of shit. You'd be surprised at how rarely that happens to most women. And we're not talking about, you know, only tens. No, across the board. You'd be surprised at how rarely men actually go up to women in public and say something, which is understandable because of how nerve-wracking it is. But then you'd imagine the people that do say something, they're probably either going to be normal or crazy. There's no middle ground, I'd imagine, right? And I'm sure loads of women will probably attest to that. Guys who approach you in public are either normal or crazy. There is a middle ground because you kind of have to be a little bit crazy to approach a stranger in public, whether you're in a shop or outdoors and stuff, and say, hello, what's your name and stuff, right? It's kind of nuts. Or you have to be somewhat normal, but also kind of nuts also. So basically, you have to be kind of crazy. But I have found that usually in-person interactions serve me way better than DME typey stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I'm not really somebody that likes to DM or chase anybody anyway. It's not my vibe at all. Zero. A part of my soul dies every time I have to be like, hey. You know what I mean? It's fucking lame. So the best way to kind of combat that is to kind of approach someone in public, because usually you get a very strong indication whether it's for the good or for the bad, whether or not somebody's into you or not. It's very, you know, it's very in your face. There is no kind of like longing stuff out, waiting for it to play out, blah, 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 that you do over DMs. So I would encourage most men out there to try, if possible, to approach somebody if you see interested in them. There is a part of it that also can feel a little bit, because maybe it's because we live in this, like, I guess, somewhat woke society. It can feel sometimes a bit weird. I'm not going to lie. But maybe it's because you're just overthinking it. But this quote where this person says, leaving women alone and not bothering them is public as flames or is lit, is somewhat true. There is sometimes you feel like, you know what, do I need to? I think what I tend to not do is probably, or what I tend to not do in the past was to probably not try to approach women like that in the clubs and shit. Which is weird, because if you're in a club, you should be doing it. But I found that most of my approaches came from just everyday life type of stuff. So if I was doing my grocery shopping or whatever, or I went out to buy some food, that would be something. But in terms of some other places, I think sometimes you have to just read the environment, I guess, read the room. And I feel like sometimes inserting yourself as a dude in certain scenarios can sometimes fuck up the vibe, fuck up the feng shui that these people have going on around their table, where they're at and stuff. And you also don't want to be the, hey, that kind of guy, right? Because that's very much on the border of the, where's my hug at type of dude. And no one wants to be that kind of guy. So it's a hard one to kind of navigate. But I think by and large, if you approach people more, and if you have an understanding of what you're like, what you're into, you have an understanding of what type of people like you, what to say, you know, the whole seduction, romantic, you know, romanticizing sort of shit, whatever it may be, or romantic approach to talking to people is also really important as well. So all those things you only learn in real life, unfortunately. I don't think you learn those skills over DMs. And I think sometimes DMs can encourage like naughty behavior, you know? You can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick on a DM, but you probably wouldn't do that in public or in real life, you know? So if you want to temper yourself, if you want to quench your thirst, maybe the best way to do it is to do it in public, because you're less likely to indulge or to kind of, you know, tap into some of your maybe primal urges. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Next, I also want to big up a man like Damson Idris. Big up man like Damson Idris. He actually launched his own jewelry collection. His own jewelry brand. Very rare, very out of the blue, very out of the box as well. Something a little bit different than you see from most celebrities. Usually launching merch or crypto scams or something. To see him going forth and doing this jewelry line, and it's actually a fine jewelry line. It's not even like he's doing shitty jewelry. He's doing legit jewelry, which you'd probably find in some, you know, big high-end fashion store or whatever it may be, which is pretty cool. And he put out a little, you know, blurb regarding it. He said, "I'm so proud and excited about my new jewelry brand called Didris Official, inspired by my mother's personal story. I hope this inspires more Black founders to explore spaces that people like us don't usually exist in. This is only the beginning." And of course, online on social, there was some negative reaction regarding it, mostly because of the price point. But I personally think this is really beautiful and special, so much so that I want to play the video that he made, announcing some of this that looked really flipping good. So let me get the video up for you to see what's going on, because I think this video that he made for the particular brand, promoting it, was really nice and kind of got across the vibe of what he's trying to do with this particular jewelry brand. And I think the jewelry itself looks really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, the jewelry itself looks really fucking cool. So I'm really rooting for this guy to succeed. And it's something, like I said, is really unique, and you don't really see a lot of actors or celebrities or any prominent figures doing something like this that he's doing at the moment. So big up Damson Idris. We love to freaking see it. Let's get this video up so I can show you what time Damson Idris is on when it comes to putting his jewelry out there. So big up blood clot Damson Idris. We love to see it. We blood clot love to see it. Where is it? There we go. Big up blood clot Damson Idris. He's a legend. Absolute legend.
Mom, remember when I told you I was gonna make a jewelry brand? And I told you it was inspired by you and your amazing story that you told me and everything. So I want to get your reaction of the pieces. So a lot of it is inspired by like Nigeria. It's all obviously Kimberly approved, and it's made in Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa.
That's good.
You don't believe I made this?
I don't believe you.
I'm glad you like it. So this is day one of me shooting the campaign, but I just wanted to call you and show you and get your reaction. And your reaction is, it's very beautiful, but I don't believe you made it. And all right, I need to get to work now. Okay.
Okay.
I love you. All right, bye, my queen.
Thank you, darling.
I think that's really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, I really did enjoy that. And again, like I said, mostly just because it's something they don't see a lot of celebrities doing. And the pieces themselves look fucking beautiful. Yes, the price points is quite high, but I also love that he's placing his stuff on that sort of pedestal. That's what basically most people do when it comes to brands. Your pricing kind of dictates where your brand usually sits. And I guess with this particular brand, he wants it to sit firmly within the luxury category. Because here you've got this wide ring that's $6,750. You've got this monogram cuff that's really fucking beautiful with the D's on it, right? With the D's, that looks fucking beautiful. That's $58,000. My favorite piece is this necklace here. This beaded necklace is so beautiful. It's almost like he's taken your traditional beaded necklace, maybe the rosary, and he's turned it into something very, 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 very beautiful. It looks fucking gorgeous, man. The rings, this bracelet, which looks like a ring, right? This thing cuff is really beautiful. Like legit, you know, I'd support something like this over wearing, you know, the played out Cartier fucking bracelets that everyone's wearing, or the Von Cleef shit that looks kind of gaudy. I think this stuff is way, way, way better, man. Honestly, it looks so fucking good. Like some of the pictures as well look absolutely gorgeous. What's that? Tahitian pearl necklace as well is another beautiful one. The pictures are really gorgeous as well, as are the product pictures. He's got some nice diamond earrings here, diamond stud earrings. I love the clasp, which kind of looks like claws, eagle claws or something along those kind of lines. They look fucking fantastic. But as I said, this beaded necklace is definitely my favorite. $26,240. But legit, this is definitely my favorite. What's the details of it here? It says the pieces are handcrafted, so allow 6 weeks of delivery. Customization available upon request. 120 grams and 18 karat gold. Diamonds and gemstones. What's a diamond gemstone saying? 210 diamonds. 1.6 total carat weight. Made in Botswana, Namibia, South Africa. Kimberly process. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are also somewhat ethical. I'm sure that's part of the blurb as well. So these are not blood diamonds in that respect. Absolutely gorgeous shit. Look at that. Look at the gems. Look at the design of this necklace. Some beads and some silvery cylinder type shapes in between. And this really nice, almost teardrop free design here with the diamonds. It looks so fucking gorgeous. Look at the attention to the detail. So much attention to the detail. The quality is really fucking good. I can't imagine how long it must have taken this to get to market. It probably looks like a bit of a ball ache to do, but in the end, it did end up looking fucking fantastic. Like, look at that. Okay, look at the style. This Tahitian net pearl necklace is really beautiful too. The color of it is almost like, it's almost navy-ish, the pearls, but then in this product picture, it kind of shows up as black. So I'm assuming, depending on where you're wearing it or how you're wearing it, the shimmer of those pearls will be a little bit different based on where you're at. But it looks so fucking gorgeous. Really nice. So big up Damson Idris. Big up Blood Clot Damson Idris. Love to see it. And I'm loving to see someone doing something a bit different than the usual merch with t-shirts and sweatpants and shit. I also want to talk a little bit about this post that I saw courtesy of the DJ subreddit, or specifically the DJs subreddit over there on Reddit. And yeah, man, it got me thinking. It got me thinking because maybe because I've been spending a lot of time watching detractor stuff, watching, you know, locale content. I've also been spending a lot of time listening to Tim Dillon, who's very much a bit of a black pill doomer type of guy. And just in general, consuming all this type of content, it's made me think to myself, like, is being honest and telling the truth kind of overrated? And is also doing things the right way, the correct way, the honest way also overrated? Should you live your life where you try to get as much as possible out of it, regardless of what you have to do it, because we only get one spin around this spinning ball, and because it doesn't really matter? And I say that, I guess, in some relation to like cryptocurrency rug pulls. They're so prevalent, they're so plentiful. Yay, big up Kanye, leaked the information of what these companies do, essentially offering celebrities a huge amount of money up front to promote a certain cryptocurrency, and then they even give them a template of what to say and act like they got ill-advised or they got hacked to pretend like it wasn't them. Then, you know, put the coin to market, end up kind of rug pulling the whole thing, and everybody ends up with zero. But the people that made the money are the ones that obviously started the cryptocurrency themselves. So with that Ye text, he kind of exposed how often this stuff happens. And the fact that Ye said no isn't going to change anything, right? Because I think the current crypto situation going on with rug pull is something that Dave Portnoy is associated with, called like, I think Liberia or something like that, right? People are a bit like pissed off about that. So it seems like that stuff is never going to end. And you don't really hear about a lot of rug pull cryptocurrency people going to prison. They might get socially, you know, extradited, or they might get socially ostracized, like Hoktua girl. But in terms of real life consequences, no one really goes to prison. No one really gets fined. Everyone kind of gets away with it. So it made me think, is maybe being a bad person not that bad in this world that we live in? Because everyone's basically getting everything, everybody's doing what they need to do to get what they need, and they're worrying very little about morality, very little about principles, very little about honesty, very little about those type of things. They're just trying to put food on the table, and they're just trying to secure their family. Why do I say that? I say that because this particular post made me think about that regarding DJs. The title of the post on Reddit says as follows: a DJ in our city made it to the top by lying about everything. So maybe lying is the way to go. Maybe DSP, maybe Dark Side Fiddle is onto something. Maybe actually living your life and being one complete lie and gaslighting yourself to the point where you actually believe the lie might be the way forward. Might be the way forward. The post says as follows: my city has a DJ who now gets booked often at some of our biggest shows. Specifically, he's in our underground scene, and he's always headliner at ticketed afters events. Occasionally, he'll open up for visiting artists at major events. What piqued my curiosity was one of the promoters mentioned that he was signed to a major techno label and played out all over Europe before moving to our city. I thought that was interesting, so I looked deeper at the DJ's Instagram. He very often would post flyers of shows in Europe with his name on them, but somehow would never follow up with pictures of the actual event. Other times he would claim to be playing at major shows and would inevitably say he got cancelled. I did some more digging, and surprise, surprise, these shows never existed. I counted about 10 shows that straight up never existed in the first place. His Instagram has thousands of followers. If you look at his posts, some of them get a few likes and maybe 1 to 2 comments. Other posts will have like thousands of likes and about 5 comments. So he buys all of the followers and the engagement. I decided to look into the label he was signed to, and it has no other artists signed to it. It's literally just him. I looked into the founders of the label, and they're just friends of his. Literally everything he has ever claimed to have been is a lie, and local DJs in our city are so self-centered that they never bother to actually validate his claims of being signed to a DJ and a producer. Moral of the story: fake it till you make it. It's a real thing. So this is a really funny way to approach being a DJ, but it does remind me of something that we ended up doing in the beginning. So when I kind of got into DJing mostly from promoting parties first. I promoted parties first in bars and clubs, and then because I was promoting parties and I couldn't always book DJs to play, I would just end up playing some of the early sets to, you know, to make sure there was some noise in the background and shit. So that's how I basically learned to DJ. So it was kind of by force, or kind of by convenience, right? And then over time, obviously, I fell in love with it. But I remember early on, when we were putting on events, we would sometimes make up DJ names to put on a flyer, because sometimes we'd only book one guest. It'd be me, the other guy I did the parties with, and a guest. So it'd be 3 people. So we sometimes felt a little bit insecure about having only 3 names on the lineup. So we'd make up 2 or make up 3 and put them on there. There was at one point where we made up a name that was very similar to some other DJ that plays in the scene. and I remember it caused a bit of an issue with some of us. I think it might be Motive. We got a fucking Motive. I haven't seen him in a fucking long time, but I think it might have been something to do with his friend, and we end up putting his friend's name on the flyer, and then that caused a little bit of a passer going back and forth on the fucking DMs. We eventually got it sorted out, but it was just funny to find out that one of the made up names that we made was actually a name of a DJ, and it made it seem like we were, you know, obviously doing what we were doing, but with a real DJ. And in the end, I don't think it really mattered. I don't think anyone cared who was on our lineup. I don't think anyone cared who was there. I think the time when I was doing parties, especially the place I was doing parties at, it was mostly a place where people were coming just to get fucked up because they like the bar. They like the bar first, the alibi, then they like the night second. So it really didn't matter. All you had to do was just make sure you didn't clear the dance floor. And that was fairly easy when everyone's fucked up to like not clear the dance floor. But that's the only time I remember doing something lie when it comes to DJing. Most of it has all been, unfortunately for me, way too honest for my own good. So if it's playing at some dingy pub somewhere in East London, I'll put the name of the pub on the fucking flyer. If it's playing at an after somewhere in an art gallery somewhere, I'll put the art gallery there. I would never try and like act as if one thing is another thing or another thing is another thing. It would never be the case. And I also would never post like, oh, this event's been cancelled type of thing, because that didn't happen either, because, you know, there weren't that many gigs that were around. So the ones you did get, you weren't quick to kind of cancel them. So that didn't make any more sense. So I wonder though, this approach must work. There's no way that this guy is doing this just by himself. This approach must work across the board. And there must be way more people doing something similar like this. Setting up a fake or somewhat dummy, you know, record label, putting out releases on that label, you know, buying views or plays for label releases to make it look like you're way more popular than what you are, so on and so forth. The only issue that I have with it is that I think long term it ends up biting you in the bum. I think the long, slow growth of having to gain or earn one play on Spotify, SoundCloud, or whatever is actually way better, because you end up then with a proper, dedicated, hardcore fan base. I don't think you get that fan base if you buy all the views, because, you know, everyone's kind of coming in at the top sort of thing, so there is no fan base to build from. And you also would imagine, experience-wise as an artist, there is something to be said for playing shitty gigs. There is something to be said for being out there playing horrendous places, having to call people for people, having to play for, you know, at business events, having to do school discos, whatever it may be. There is something to be said for the type of things actually adding a little bit of character to you and making you a far better DJ or an artist overall going forward. So as much as it might be tempting to do all this fake it till you make it shit, I don't think it actually pays off in the long term. I don't think so. But then I was also mistaken, maybe, because I saw this post courtesy of Popgrave featuring Lady Gaga. It says as follows: Lady Gaga says she used to call venues pretending to be her manager to get booked at the beginning of her career. I would call and pretend to be my manager. I would tell people she's so hot right now, and sometimes I would do an account. I would do an accent, and I would do anything to get booked. So Lady Gaga, at the top of the game, is also admitting that she also partook in this fake it till you make it scheme by calling up venues, posing as her manager. A manager that didn't exist, hoping to get gigs based off the back of that. Because I think that's why people sign up to booking agencies, right? If you're a DJ, most booking agencies get a lot of inbound requests, or I guess they're the ones reaching out to the clubs. But for the most part, you'd imagine they get a lot of inbound requests, and then those inbound requests go out to certain people based on their style, who they are, blah, 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 blah. So that's probably an integral part of the industry. So maybe actually calling up and pretending like you got an agent already makes you look way more solid and solidified than 95 of the people that already walk in. So already everyone's guard is down, whatever it may be, or they're expecting something to be funny, you know, which is always a weird sort of pressure itself. But this is also proof that it might work at the top end. But I just think in general, maybe I'm trying to cope or talk myself out of lying and faking, because I don't even fucking buy views, which is probably something everyone does. But I think in the long term, if you do take this long, slow way, you end up cultivating a fan base, and it ends up paying off way better in the long run. I think so anyway. Maybe it's not the case, but I definitely do think so. I definitely do think so. Talking about things that I think, this post courtesy on Twitter also drove me a bit crazy. This person said, 30k for a table at Pacha for Keinemusik. Ibiza is officially done for. I love Keinemusik, right? You guys know how much I love Keinemusik. You guys know how much. Sorry, I love Adam Paul, Rampa, and me, Riznik, all these guys, right? I'm a big fan of Keinemusik. Big fan of Keinemusik crew. Big up Keinemusik crew on the Instagram. But even they have to admit, surely there comes a point where enough is enough, right? Like, how much money do these motherfuckers need where they have to charge 10,000? No, sorry, 30,000 euros for a table at Pacha for Keinemusik. Now, don't get me wrong. The charge probably isn't something that they're doing. This is probably something that Pacha's doing. You'd imagine most places in Pacha charge that amount for tables, especially during the festival season or during the whatever season it is. But I still think this is pretty insane, especially considering the roots of where Keinemusik will come from. And maybe just in terms of trying to give something back and trying to allow as many people as possible to be able to see you in these type of places. They might argue and say the whole reason why they're priced that way or they play in those places is so they could attract and play for people who they probably would never usually play for. But I don't know, man. I don't think you can ever justify. No, I don't think there's a single DJ in the world who could ever justify that they are worth 30k for somebody to pay for a section, whatever, for overpriced drinks. I don't think there's a single DJ that could justify that level of glazing, that level of simp, that level of cuckery. No one. There's not a single one, which is really weird because you'd imagine if you were the DJs, you'd be a little bit embarrassed by that, right? I think you'd be a little bit embarrassed by it. You'd want to make amends. You'd want to make sure that you kind of fix the pricing structure yourself so that the people that actually like you and into what you do can actually come and attend the actual thing itself. But I also think maybe at some point, if you're the level that Keinemusik are at, you're already charging crazy prices for entry ticket. What's really the big difference between that and like somewhere paying $2,000? I mean, sorry, 30. I keep saying lower. It's much more. Or paying 30 grand to go play something. It makes no complete sense to me. It really doesn't make complete sense, especially when you think about the experience itself. The party experience is fairly mediocre, I think. So you're going to see them play, and for the most part, you're going to be standing around with people holding cameras in front of their faces, recording the entire thing. Not the best experience, I don't think so. No one's really dancing. Everyone's kind of standing around, trying to be cool and shit. So if you're gonna pay 30k, at least make it worth my while. Don't just make me pay 30k and it's it's just the same old, really, which is what it kind of feels like. But I just can't understand how they think that makes any sense and why that's okay. 30k to see them play. 30k is absolutely insane, especially when you consider that most likely, knowing Adam Porter and those type of dudes, they will have no interest in terms of completely blanking the person that paid the 30k. It's not even like you're gonna get a hi or a spud or a what's up and shit. You probably will get no acknowledgement, zero acknowledgement. But then you've ended up spending 30k on a section that no one's really gonna care about. So I don't know, man. As much as I would love to go to Pacha to go opening, because I think the opening is around my birthday on the 25th. As much as I'd love to go, if Keinemusik, who are, I think, I don't say relative alone, but they are where they are. If they can charge 30k, just imagine what some of the bigger legacy legendary acts are charging. Because probably 30k is probably low. Maybe you should argue and say, hey, 30k is actually low. This isn't exactly as expensive as it could be. And just suck it up and buy it, or don't. Maybe. Okay, moving on. I also want to talk about Oklou. Wagwan for Oklou. Oklou's got a new album called Choke Enough that's out. Everyone's glazing it and really fucking sucking her off when it comes to this album. I tried to listen to it 4 times now in full, and I just don't get it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't get it. Maybe because it lacks anything danceable. Maybe because it lacks a lot of drums. Maybe because it just sounds boring, or because she looks a certain way and reminds me of people that I go out raving with and stuff who I secretly hate. There's just something about it that's just hard to get into. I'm not sure what it is. Like I said, I'm not sure what it is, but everyone's glazing. As you can see here from Pitchfork, they gave it an 8. Other places have given it a 5. People are going really hardcore with it. But I just can't understand who this sort of stuff is for. I'm not too sure if it's purposefully ambient or if it's just devoid of any ideas. that are interesting. I'm not too sure if this is a troll. Because again, I tried to listen to it like 4 times, and the best track that I could muster from it was probably ICT. The Blade track I don't give a fuck about, to be fair. I've always thought Blade was kind of overrated personally for me. But I don't really understand what's going on with Oklou. I'm not gonna lie. I can't, and usually I love to try to understand as much as possible when it comes to music and be as open-minded as possible. But when it comes to this, I was like, you know what? I just don't get this. This doesn't make any sense. Why is this popular? Why is this all over my timeline? Why are all the people that I kind of see as being cool, why are they all talking about this artist? You know, I saw an NTS performance, you know, very underwhelming in my personal opinion. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. It's kind of crappy to me. Maybe the personality sort of sells it in real life. I don't know. But I wasn't really enjoying the album at all. And I thought it was incredibly overrated. So, I don't know. Probably approach this one with some level of caution. One thing you shouldn't approach with caution. Is my boy Rene Wise. Big up blood clot Rene Wise. He's playing alongside Maron for Origins at Fold on Thursday. It's a Thursday. Shit, weird date. On a Thursday, the 17th of April. So if you have never seen Rene Wise before, I recommend you go check him out at this back-to-back night he's doing with Maron, because this is also a kind of a copy of what they do when they play, I think at, what's the fucking thing it's called? Erste Commune. I'm pretty sure they play back-to-back, usually at Erste Commune, or they play alongside each other. They've done the same thing and played alongside each other at Stone Techno Festival over there in Essen. But this will be a good opportunity to check out Rene Wise if you've never kind of witnessed his greatness. And Maron too, he's absolutely fantastic. I think they rub off each other really well. I think they do really well in terms of that. And I think because they're quite close friends as well, you'd imagine, with their time spent over there as a commune. But why did I bring up fucking Rene Wise? I bring up Rene Wise because Rene Wise played an incredible set at Boiler Room in Lisbon the other day, where he currently lives. Obviously, he's from the UK, but he's currently living out there in Lisbon. A lot of people have moved over to Portugal, I've heard, from the scene. Allegedly, Lisbon or Portugal is becoming the new Berlin. So a lot of people have moved out there. I know, if I'm not mistaken, I think Steffi lives out there. I'm not sure if it's Cynthia also lives there, but a few artists from the scene and stuff have moved over to Portugal. Some of them have moved to the city, some of them moved to the countryside to kind of, make music and kind of, dial it back a bit. But Portugal is definitely the vibe to go. A lot of people are saying that the cities have kind of turned into an expat central. There's too many kind of like remote workers and, location independent people with laptops under their arms. So it's becoming a bit annoying, but I'd imagine it's still probably a beautiful place. I've never actually been, weirdly enough, to Portugal. It's one place that I've never actually considered to go to, but I'd probably love to go to one day. Anyway, long story short, Rene Wise played for Boiler Room. Fucking absolutely fantastic. I'm going to play the set for you now. I'll play a 4-minute section of my favorite part of this particular set to give you an idea of what the vibe was like, but I recommend you check out the entirety of the set. It's like 1 hour 15 minutes. I was playing the first half an hour in the gym the other day, and obviously I'm going to finish it when I go to the gym after this particular pod. But I recommend you check out the entire thing. It's so fucking good. His ability to mix is out of this world. They call it driving techno, but I don't know, man. It's just something guttural. I don't even know what to call it. It kind of hits me somewhere in the gut, and it keeps me going and going. And it's just a really groovy, bouncy, I don't know, bleepy. I don't know. Just however he plays is fucking fantastic. The mixes are sometimes weirdly seamless, where you're confused on what is a track ID and what is the same track that's being looped. It's out of this world. He's so fucking good. So I recommend you check out Rene Wise. Honestly, one of my favorite DJs. I'm sure some of you guys are aware of this anyway, but he absolutely killed it. So this is Rene Wise for Boiler Room Lisbon. It's a little 4-minute clip to give you an idea of what this guy's about. He's a fucking beast. He's a fucking beast. Shut up! God damn! Hey! Fuck off. Oh, by the way, we have the same USBs. Big up the SanDisk Extreme Pro gang. Big up the SanDisk Extreme Pro gang. Big boy USB sticks. Let's go. Oh. Fucking hell. Look at that, honestly. Whatever that cover is on looks fucking beautiful. Here it comes. Woo! Whoever did the lights as well. Big up the fucking lighting technician over there. Killed it. Woo! Shut up. So good. Go on. Everyone's rolling. We're rolling. Portugal crew rolling. Go on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the annoying guy on the mic on the boiler room. That's who I am right now. Yeah. Hey, black guy! There's a black guy in the crowd! Pick up the black guy! Pick up the black guy! Hey! Ebbs and flows. Look at him. Crowd controller. Crowd controller. Let's go. Oh. So good. Look at that view, man. That looks so fucking cool. Whoever's doing the boiler room videography now or whatever, it's killing it, man. They are really killing it. mean? Honestly, please check out Rene Wise. Watch him perform somewhere in your city, somewhere very soon. He legitimately is one of the best DJs out there. I swear to God, he's fucking fantastic. One of the best discoveries I've had in recent years. He's going from strength to strength. And I personally feel like he's improving tenfold, I would say, looking from the outside in, mainly because of that fucking Boiler Room cosign. He plays a bunch in Boiler Room. He's essentially feels like a bi-monthly resident over there. And Boiler Room, I think, Berghain, I think the normal sets in Berghain, I think are 4 hours. I think it's 4 hours a standard set. So he's getting a chance to play, you know, whatever you kind of want in the Berghain set because, you know, they're a little bit more open. And obviously, you can go on a bit of a journey over the 4 hours, which I feel like is obviously leveling up his skills. And obviously being booked and busy and playing all around the world is obviously helping. But I wonder if that Boiler Room experience has really kind of leveled up his ability to DJ and kind of take the crowd on a fucking journey more so than ever before. Because I'm seeing people in that crowd looking very animalistic, throbbing from side to side, sucking each other's faces off, dancing with their eyes closed. That's the dream of a DJ, right? That's the fucking dream. Putting people in such a hypnotic state that all they want to do is just move their body in some kind of fashion. It doesn't matter if it's on beat, not on beat, looks cool, doesn't look cool. They just want there's something almost instinctive, right? Almost animalistic about the way that they're moving. They just can't fucking help it. And he's doing it. He's playing a part in it by playing some of these beats, the way he's doing it, mixing it all together. I think one thing I've also recognized that he's also really cool at and quite brave at is his ability to try to nudge the tunes in beat without the use of the headphones, just judging his ears and listening to the monitors around him, which is I feel like it takes a lot of courage to continually keep nudging the thing, because usually I tend to kind of cue my things perfectly in my headphones and then kind of blend them in, but he's almost doing it in real time, which is also giving it a sort of I guess a performance, a little bit of a mechanical feel. It almost feels like how DBS1 is always kind of like, it feels like everything you're doing is some level of intention, is about manipulating the sounds that you're playing, and this is just about it being smooth. And maybe that kind of adds to the experience, it kind of adds to the performance, it kind of adds to the feeling when you're seeing him perform, because you feel like he's constantly in control and, you know, delicately kind of spinning these plates at the same time. Anyway, regardless, glazing stops. I'm going to pull his schlong out of my mouth and I'm going to say that you please should listen to him. He's fucking fantastic. And I can't wait to see him when he's playing with Maron at Fold in March. It's going to be an absolute banger. You know it's going to be an absolute banger. So make sure you get your tickets. 17th of April. No, it's not March. 17th of April at Fold. Maron and Rene Wise. Origins night. Should be sick. Origins usually do a lot of great nights here in London. So definitely check them out. Definitely recommend you check them out. Let's move on and talk about the main thing of this particular podcast today, which is Supreme Spring 2025. It's finally here. Woohoo! It dropped today. I'm super excited. I haven't seen a single piece, so I'm going to be reviewing and reacting to it in real time right now. I'd like to preface this by saying that I'm not the biggest fan of Supreme Spring. I'm not going to lie. I think most streetwear brands struggle in spring. I've actually seen the Dime collection for spring, and that was pretty mediocre, I feel like. And Dime usually kill it in the winter. Brain Dead being another example of it as well. I feel like most streetwear brands typically shine in the winter because men's fashion or guys' clothes, whatever streetwear clothes, is best suited for the winter. When it comes to jackets, hoodies, you know, beanies, trapper hats, whatever else it may be. But I feel like summer can be a bit difficult to dress. I've always said I think summer fashion is mostly for women and gay people. I feel like guys don't really have a good sense of fashion when it comes to summer. It's always just like jeans cut off or shirts cut off, you know? It's not really anything like cool or trendy looking. Whereas girls and gay guys seem to have specific summery clothes that look nice on them, but guys don't seem to be able to do that sort of thing. But who knows? This is it. Let's check it out and see what they've got in store for us. I'm curious to see if this might be a little bit better than recent years, because usually Supreme Spring has been a little bit underwhelming. So we're gonna check out the preview first, because that's always the best place to go. Oh, I've just seen this, a little preview. Aphex Twin, isn't it? That's Aphex Twin. There's an Aphex Twin t-shirt. Fucking hell. Okay, cool. Let's go straight away from each box, and then we're gonna head over to the lookbook and see Wagwan. But we're gonna go through each box and see Wagwan here. First box. Ooh, is that like a cowhide? Calfskin leather. That's fucking beautiful. Oh my god, this is gonna be expensive. Pony hair varsity jacket. All of it is made in that varsity. It's made in pony hair, right? The whole thing. Wow. And it's got the Supreme logo embroidered on the front chest in this kind of really amazing italic script looking type of thing. That is, and I wonder if because it's made with cowhide, I wonder if every jacket has a different type of pattern based on the hide itself that's being used, or is this all done the same way? I want to show. I wonder. Let's see. The blurb says calfskin leather with 3M insular jacket logo, viscose lining, 4-zip closure, welt snap front pockets, raised embroidery on the chest. So maybe they're able to somehow be able to get all of them to look the same. Oh, the embroidery at the back as well. That is gorgeous, bro. I wonder how long it took quality control to get this to where it needs to be done, because that is so good. Look how thick that is. Wow, it looks really fucking good. But again, this is a scourge of modern day Supreme, innit? I don't think that back logo is necessary. Yes, it's good, it's tonal, so it doesn't stand out as much, but the scourge of modern day Supreme, and one of the reasons why I don't buy it more nowadays, because all the kids are buying it, is because kids love this sort of shit. Kids want to see logos and everything, so it's not enough that it's got this fucking amazing material that looks out of this world. It's not enough that it's got the script logo on the front chest pocket, or chest area. It also needs to have the logo on the back, which is annoying. I mean, I think the logo at the back kind of spoils it a little bit. It's a little bit overkill for me. Oh, it's also in green as well. This nice bottled green sort of color as well. That's really fucking nice. And it also comes in the black, which is, you know, a little less nice. But I think if you're gonna get it, most likely that cow print type of pattern is probably the best option for that one there. It also comes with matching trousers too. A 5 pocket jeans that also has a reinforced or double knee, it looks like there, some sort of knee point there at the front. That looks really nice. And it also has the script on the side. Interesting. This is kind of giving me ASAP Bari vibes, right? Young Lord vibes, with the script running down the side of the leg as well, which is not too bad. So actually, you know what, Supreme pants, trousers, jeans are very underrated. A lot of people don't usually tend to buy them, but their jeans and their pants are really fucking good. It also comes in red, really nice, Eddie Murphy red. I'm not gonna say, that looks really fucking cool. Big up that. Big up the stream chat too. Apologies, I've completely missed all you people. Big up Chris Mack. Algarve is a fucking banging place as well. Wanted to go there for ages. Yeah, I heard about that one as well. Big up Miguel Holden Ayala. Reminds me of a K-hole I fell into in Fabric. Hilarious. Big up the guy I also witnessed who fell into K-hole. Maybe it was you, Manuel. Big up Jaden too. There's self speakers. Really? Oh, you ruined it. You're ruining the surprise, Jaden. Big up Jaden though. Appreciate you. And big up Don Dot. I have to say the cow print is almost Carol Christian Powell-esque. You think so? I'm not seeing him do a lot of that, to be fair. I'm not gonna. Oh, actually, you might be right. Yeah, true. You might be right. Actually, you know what? I'm actually surprised. CCP hasn't become more popular with the kids nowadays. Like, what are those shoes that everyone was wearing back in the day? The ones with the drips in it. It's almost like it's dipped in wax. I wonder why a lot of kids don't wear those type of things. I would have thought with the kids being into Rick and stuff, that would be an easy way to go into that sort of stuff. Or maybe the kids will love like Helmet Lang, like old era Helmet Lang. I wonder why they haven't got into CCP. A lot of these kids. Maybe it's too expensive or hard to get, but you don't really see a lot of new kids or the Gen Z kids wearing a lot of CCP. Maybe a lot of older folk who still know what Wagwan, but you don't really see a lot of the younger kids wearing it. I wonder why. Okay, next one. Oh, this is one of my favorite, the Damien Hirst jacket. The Damien Hirst jacket. I love this. This is one of my favorite artworks from Damien Hirst as well. And the goat with the black goat with the gold horns. There's another piece where it's the goat in formaldehyde, but it's been split in two, and they usually display it in exhibitions with the two splits, and you can kind of walk through the middle of it, which is pretty gnarly. But this is a really cool print. I just love the print personally, I'm not gonna lie. And it's a Damien Hirst Supreme jacket. There's something kind of like, there's something otherworldly about that sort of shit that I'm really into, I'm not going to lie. It also comes with a detachable hood, I'm assuming, yep. And I don't really actually mind the Supreme font at the back, I'm not gonna lie. I think the print and the font work really well in unison. And I just think it's a really nice cut of a jacket. I'm not really usually too fond of elasticated hems on jacket, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer it if it's like a flat hem with like an elastic cord so I can cinch. I don't like this you know, this cinch by design sort of thing. It's not really my thing usually, but I'll make it, you know, I'll make adjustments for this particular jacket. It is one waterproof. It's all cotton, print graphic, down-filled interior, full zip closure, welt hand pockets, interior chest has shockered, removable hood, printed logo. Okay, cool. It's not waterproof or anything, so you know, it is what it is, just meant to make you, oh, wow. They also got the shark in formaldehyde artwork. Wow. And it's just white and green color. That kind of is giving really like 80s vibes in terms of like an 80s retro ski jacket or something, especially with how it's printed on here. That looks so cool. I think that might actually look better than the black sheep with the gold horns, I'm not gonna lie. I think that shark in formaldehyde artwork piece that printed on the white jacket might look better than the black goat, I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty hard. Oh, they changed the front and the back too. Yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know, the cut, even the cut of the jacket looks a little bit harder in that color. Oh, that's one where you have to get two, you know. That's one of them ones where you have to get both. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of them ones where you have to get both. You have to have both. And it's a Damien Hirst Supreme jacket. You gotta have in your collection. You gotta have both, man. That is so good. That might be one of the first pieces that I actually am gonna try and get. I'm not gonna lie. This is really fucking hard. Oh, the black girl or the white one. I'm not too sure. I guess I'll have to decide when they... I'm guessing this might be in the first drop. I'm assuming. I'll have to go to check out Drops GG in a bit, but I'd imagine this probably might be part of the first drop. But yeah, it looks so good, man. It also comes with matching trousers too. Are they 5-pocket trousers? No, they're painter jeans, which is brilliant. Obviously, with Damien Hirst being a contemporary artist himself, I think that's a great little head nod there. And also comes with the black painter jeans also. Yeah, I think even the jeans look better in the white. I'm not gonna lie, the jeans are better. Look at that shark. Look at the print. How they got the fucking shark to go across the fucking jeans like that. It's so fucking cool. Oh, I love that. That is so wicked. I'm all over that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm all over that. I think that's the first piece that I want. Those jackets. Maybe you can miss me on the trousers, but I think the jacket I really do want. Oh, is that Scott? Yeah, it's Scott, isn't it? Fucking hell, with the D-class. Look at that. That is so lush. Leather clip jacket. That's gonna be money, because that leather looks buttery soft. That looks very expensive. That looks Black Means level of leather, you know. This is Visvim level of leather. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It's all tumbled. Look, there's even a little nook on there because of how soft it is and supple it is. That looks gorgeous, man. Jesus Christ, that looks really fucking nice. Supreme Scott leather jacket. That's cowhide with poly satin lining, full zip closure. What's I said here? Lobster clip placket and welt hand pockets. Okay, cool. So I thought it's a D clasp. I guess it's a lobster clasp. Embossed logo on the chest. Again, this is the scourge of modern day Supreme. I think in days gone by, they would have never even embossed that. It would have just been like a Supreme little pull, maybe a little red Supreme tag here. It would never have been something like this, you know. But nowadays, because of the kids, yeah, I think they would have just done this. If it was back in the day, Supreme would have just left it with this little tag here on the side. They would have never done this embossed tag, this embossed logo here on the front. It's just so unnecessary, you know. And I wonder if this actually ruins the leather in some regard because you're kind of ripping into it. Maybe not. I'm not too sure, but I wonder if it does. Let's continue. Oh, it comes in silver. Nah, yeah, this is definitely Black Means. This is giving fucking Harajuku, bro. This is giving creepers. This is giving fucking harness fucking pants. I love the fucking this. This is so nice. It also comes in the silver. That silver is wild. The cut of the jacket is really nice as well, by the way. It's also an old English canvas work jacket. I love the look of this. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna come in that painter blue. If this comes in that painter blue, it's another one which might get considered. Old English canvas work jacket, all cotton with free. Okay, there's a lot of 3M insulate in this collection, which is nice. because you know spring is not summer, especially in parts of London. Full zip closure with a hidden snap pockets, and faux shirling. Okay, let's see. Oh man, again with the logos. Look at that. A great jacket ruined by the fucking. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? Oh, don't get me wrong. The font is quite beautiful. You know, the typography is quite nice, but I feel like it's like it doesn't even suit the jacket really. You know? Oh, it's kind of ruined like that, man. That ruins it completely to me. And the blue that I wanted it in, it's not the blue. I thought it was going to be the painter blue. That kind of electric blue type of color would have been great. Actually, you could probably dye this, you know. If you purchased it, which it would be a bit extreme to buy a Supreme jacket for £200 and then dye it. But you probably could dye it to make it a bit more brighter, so it's a little bit more electric blue. I think that would work really well. And obviously it's got the logo, the letters on the back. Nah, not for me, man. This kind of, what is it? Is that ivory or white with orange outlining? Nah, not for me, man. Not for me in the slightest. And it all comes in black. See, the black one should have been black. They should have had it not black letters with white border to make it stand out. It should have been black. But to be fair, I think the black one works. I don't think it works in red with the letters, but I think the black one kind of works with the white outlining. I'm not gonna lie, the black one does kind of work. I can imagine that looking pretty hard, you know, putting that on while you're riding your fucking chopper on the way to fucking Voodoo Rays or something. I think that might actually work decently. And there's also matching jeans, a lot of jeans with words on them now. I think that's a thing really for this particular season. Matching jeans also cool. That jacket is a, you know, so far. Let's go into the next square. We got some polos. Ooh, look at that polo. We got some nice Ralph inspired polos here with the stripes. What's this? Red and pink. I think this will look good on Timothy Chalamet. I think he fucking killed this particular polo top. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's definitely polo inspired, and it's got the numbers on the back with a square border around it, and it says Supreme World Famous script over the top. So definitely polo inspired top, which is going to be very popular, I'd imagine. We've got a nice jersey here also with Supreme 94. Oh, what club is this? Is that AC Milan? What stadium is that? Brest? What is that? Vici Peri Noi soccer jersey. It looks like the stadium of some Serie A team. I think so. I'm not too sure if it's Atalanta or something. I don't know what team that is, but it looks fucking cool. And it's got like you see the ultras in the crowd. Essentially all the flares, and it's kind of printed on this t-shirt. Is it 3D printed or what? What's going on here? I don't know. Who knows? And it's got Vinci per Noi. What does that mean? What does Vinci per Noi meaning? What's that mean? Vinci per Noi says you're on fire today and I'm not. Is it? Is that what that means? You're on fire. You're on fire, really? Let's do translate. Vinci per Noi. Win for us. Okay, win for us. You're on fire, win for us. Huh. Win for us. Okay. Big up Chris Mack. Atalanta is a Mexican team, right? No. Atalanta is also there's a team in Serie A called Atalanta too. It's a part of Italy as well. There's a place in Italy called Atalanta. Big up Jaden King. I need to see the levers on the body. There's too many Scots that look great in product shots but fit nasty. What do you mean fit nasty, Jaden? Do you mean fit nasty as in too big, or fit nasty as in too small? And big up BK2 Confidential. Is it a goat though? Look like a man sheep to me. A ram. Yeah. It's probably a sheep. Sorry, no. The actual artwork is called sheep with gold horns. I kept saying goat. Ignore me. I'm incorrect. It's sheep with gold horns. I'm pretty sure that's a Damien Hirst piece. I'm pretty sure it's sheep with gold horns. Damien Hirst. I'm pretty sure that's what the piece is called. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, there you go. See, black sheep with gold horns. Yeah, you're right, Jaden. You're right. Sorry, BK Confidential. BKK Confidential. You are right. Okay, let's go back to the squares. The good t-shirt. Oh, look at that cycling jersey. I love that. That's really fucking cool. A SpongeBob SquarePants cycling jersey. It's got a massive illustration of SpongeBob in the front, winking. That's really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, I really fucking love that. So Supreme and SpongeBob SquarePants Castellelli long sleeve cycling jersey, which, you know, I ride fixed. I don't ride a proper cycling, a proper pedal bike like a racing one. But I'm not mad at these cycling tops anymore now. Now that before I used to think they were quite wanky, but now that I ride my bike quite often, I wouldn't mind actually wearing one just as a kind of a top to wear. So I actually wouldn't mind wearing this. Relax fit, breathable poly cycling jersey made in Italy exclusively for Supreme. Oh, this is gonna be bucks too. This is gonna be fucking bucks as well. That looks so fucking good. It says, what's that? Russo Corso on the side. I love all the logos. I'm not gonna lie. I love the fucking logos. SpongeBob SquarePants, Russo Corsa, Supreme underneath there. I wonder if there's gonna be a T-shirt too. Is SpongeBob gonna be on a Supreme T-shirt too, or is it just part of the thing? Oh, that's really cool. And in the back design, you got SpongeBob making a little wacky face there. Yeah, I love that. I'm not too mad at that in the slightest. It also comes in a baby blue. The baby blue might be actually the better color. I'm not gonna lie. That blue, that sky blue colorway, grade, it might be the actual better color there. Oh, that's a really interesting top, isn't it? It's a jersey, but it looks like it's is that knit? How is that being done? Wow, that's a really cool open knit football jersey. That's a really cool design. I quite like that actually. Kind of reminds me of a Missoni core. It comes in black as well. Oh, that's a really nice jersey, isn't it? Supreme 25. I love the fucking color makeup of that one. That's really fucking nice. There's also a nice long sleeve too. Who's the artwork by? That's an amazing piece of artwork there. That's like watercolor, isn't it, right? A skyline sequin long sleeve top, all cotton jersey. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely on my list. I'm definitely gonna cop this. Skyline sequin long sleeve top. That is so nice. Wow. New York skyline with a Supreme billboard on the side and other billboards as well. You've got, I think, I don't know what the buildings are in New York, but I'm sure some of you from New York will probably recognize it. And there's also some yellow cabs in there too. But it's a really nice watercolor. It looks like watercolor anyway. Painting that's been applied on this long sleeve. It looks fucking gorgeous. Wow. I ain't mad at that in the slice. It also comes in blue, but that black is definitely the one. There's also what's this one? A diamond top, which I'm not too fond of. That t-shirt, oh, that font is beautiful. Who did that? That's really fucking cool actually. That Supreme font there on the typography. That long sleeve shirt is also really nice. I'm not gonna lie. That was that Intarsia long sleeve top or t-shirt with the stripes on it. Look at the cut of these t-shirts. I wonder what they've done here. Have they changed the cut of the t-shirts? This is really cool. The shape of them looks really different, and how this ridge comes up here over the shoulder. I wonder if they've done something a bit different. And that neck hole looks rather tight as well. I think they've maybe changed the style or the cut of the t-shirt. It looks like somewhat. But that looks really nice. That pocket tee is fucking beautiful. Is that pocket tee logo embroidered or screen printed? If it's embroidered, good. If it's screen printed, that's a bit of a nah. That's gonna crickle so quickly. Oh, it's embroidered logo. Lovely. Embroidered logo. Yeah, that pocket tee is beautiful. Probably in the pink or orange. Given that green is quite nice. That's a nice t-shirt. Also on the back, that Zodiac t-shirt isn't too shabby. Not mad at the Zodiac t-shirt. That would definitely get the bitches. You know, bitches love Zodiacs. Zodiac shit. That t-shirt's actually quite nice for that, I'm not gonna lie. Cool. Let's go back. What else do we have here? Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. We have a bandana jacket, denim hooded work jacket. Not mad at that as well. A bandana. Oh, that's actually quite cool. I'm not really the biggest fan of bandana stuff, but I'd love to see it. I'd never usually wear it. The bandana design stuff is a little bit corny and lame to me, but this looks really nice for the person that does like it. This definitely looks like an ASAP Bari. What's his fucking name? The King of Fits, the other dude, who would also kind of wear this. But a lot of those guys would like this. I could definitely see the type of person who's gonna like that sort of stuff. It also comes with matching jeans, bandana jeans, which again not too fond of. Oh, this leather, this utility vesting. Oh, nah, love. This is more my vibe. Leather cargo vest, lambskin leather with taffeta lining, full zip closure, zip hand pockets, zip cargo pockets at lower front, and cargo pockets on chest. Yeah, that is size adjustable on the waist. Yeah, this is definitely more my vibe. Oh, look at that massive pocket on the back. You could probably put a sandwich or a book and shit down there. I love that. I love that. That looks really good. Yeah, this is definitely more my vibe. I'll definitely try and get. Oh, and it comes in black. You know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna try. Definitely gonna cop that. That leather cargo vest is really nice. So far, I think I've got one jacket, a long sleeve, and a vest. This looks really fucking nice. Yeah, that's definitely something. That's definitely my vibe. Next square. Ooh, 2-in-1 Gore-Tex shell jacket in camo. This neon camo is crazy. Waterproof, breathable Gore-Tex, 2-layer poly shell. What's that? Embroidered logos on the hood, and 3M reflective stripes as well. Oh, look at that. Was it? It's a 2-on-1, yeah? So you got the shell and then you got the lining. Okay, that's so good. Okay, does that count as a jacket? Oh no, 2-in-1 Gore-Tex shell and quilted. So there's a, how's that? What's this 2-in-1? Oh, it's 2-in-1 mean that shell, and then you take off the hood. That's another jacket. And then the inside is another vest. I guess, but that doesn't really count. Really, it's a bit cheeky. That I guess you're pretty much counting that as a jacket with the hood, and this is another jacket, and then the shell counts as the vest counts as the vest. Bit cheeky. It's not really 2-in-1. I don't think. It's just, it's just a jacket with a lining. But hey, I could be wrong. But the camo is really nice though. That neon camo there's the one. That's the one. Does it come with matching trousers? Of course it does. Oh, matching cargo Gore-Tex pants as well. Yeah. Oh, look at this jacket too. Windstopper insulated hooded jacket. Look at how tight that hood is. That cinch. That's almost like a shiesty, that hood, isn't it? I love that. And that's a tree. Is that a tree camo or tree bark? Whatever that fucking design is called. And it also comes in purple. Windstopper Supreme emblem as well. I'm not mad at that actually. Nice little logo here at the bottom there, and a Windstopper logo hit there on the top. Ranglan sleeves as well. I'm not mad at it in slightest. That purple is definitely the one though. That purple color is giving me beams. It's giving me beams. It's giving me beams. Next one is that Portugal. Do I see a Portugal? Oh, look at this satin piping pullover. Is that a Portugal, right? That is, isn't it? Poly satin mesh lining, taffeta sleeve. This is very gaudy though. It's really fucking nice though. Hopefully they do something with Cristiano Ronaldo. Hopefully there's something with Cristiano Ronaldo that's tied into this, because this is definitely a Portugal top. It's like it's a quarter zip. Looks fucking beautiful though. I'm not gonna lie. It also comes with matching pants. Hopefully they do something with Cristiano Ronaldo with this. I'm hoping that's the case. There's also a contrast zip track jacket. That's really nice as well. It comes in this black and white grey camo with also yellow zips. Not mad at that in the slightest. There's also a green jacket. Also comes in green. Was it green, navy blue, and red, and a white and a black? Oh, it's quite a lot of colorways actually for that one. And also comes with some matching pants. Old English track jacket. I quite like this as well, to be honest. This is really nice too. It almost kind of looks like a quarter zip, but I guess the zip has been concealed so you can't see it. But that looks really cool. I'm not mad at that as well. That Old English jacket is really nice. I'm not mad at that. Also comes with matching pants. A lot of matching pants this season. Let's go to the next square. What's this one? A studded hooded leather jacket. It's giving Urban Outfitters, isn't it? A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving Urban Outfitters. Lambskin leather with feel, quilted poly. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, but it's giving Urban Outfitters. It's decent enough, I guess, but it's very Gen Z-ish. Not for me, to be fair. I could immediately see the person's gonna wear this, with some big jeans and Timberlands and shit. Yeah, it's not for me. Oh, that's quite nice actually. This studded seam denim. Was it studded seam denim jacket? It looks like a studded. It looks like a quilted studded thing. I quite like that. Is that studded thing a design, or is it actually quilted? No, it's not. Okay, just a design. I guess it's printed to make it look like barbed wire or some sort of thing, but it's actually not. Cool, but it's got the studs all over it still. And it also comes with matching jeans, I'm assuming. Yep, it does. Not too mad at those as well. Cool, we can continue. What's the next square? This one. Oh, is that a varsity jacket? Ugh. Not too sure about that one. Not too sure, but there's a lot going on there, isn't it? Supreme on the chest in arch. You got 3 A's, a C, and a 25. You got double F on the top right left hand corner, and then on one sleeve you've got the numbers 1 to 9 plus the dollars, and then you've got on the right sleeve NYC, Chicago, I guess, Paris, London, Tokyo, or China. I don't know, whatever. That's a lot of fucking things on the jacket. Have they got something on the back as well? Is it overkill completely on the back too? Yep, of course. Almighty Supreme New York MCM. All praises to the Most High. That's a lot. It's a lot going on there, isn't it? It's a lot going on that jacket. A lot going on in that varsity jacket. A lot going on there. Also, oh, that yellow is nice though. Actually, it looks better like this. Okay, it looks better in that yellow and green, or in this sort of like, yeah, this looks way better in that yellow and green. I definitely wear it in the yellow and green. That looks kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. That looks kind of hard, and the black as well. So it's probably that color in the beginning, with all the different letters in different colors and the navy body and stuff. It makes it look a bit weird, but I think it looks far better when it's actually all one color. So I'm not mad at that in the slightest. There's also a studded stadium jacket too. That's not too shabby. I ain't mad at that as well. Not for me personally. A lot of studding and quilting and shit going on this season as well. It seems like they are, maybe they've got younger designers now probably helping them out. Maybe that's why it's different. Oh, this is really nice. This SpongeBob SquarePants Jeff Hamilton racing jacket. Wow, Jeff Hamilton did this. That is so fucking cool. I love that. That's gonna be expensive too. That's gonna be bucks. Look at the lining. Jeff Hamilton logo there. Wow, I'm not mad at that. It's fucking signature on the back as well. It also comes in black. Oof. Not mad at that in the slightest. That is really fucking cool. What else have we got here? A leather piece. A leather what's that? A leather Scott car coat. Another nice one as well, with some loafers. Oof. Look at the buttery. Look at that. Look at that fucking leopard print on the lining. That looks so fucking cool. Oh. Faux fur lining. Big, nice round buttons as well to close it with. And then we've got also a Supreme stripe hooded jacket too. I'm not mad at. It also comes in this nice olive green. Is that stripe 3M? I'd imagine it is, or something, maybe. Not too sure. It also comes with some matching pants. Not mad at that in the slightest as well. What else do we have here? Let's do this one. Is that, AOI embroidered. What's that? Embroidered hoodie work jacket. Does that look like lava? Is that lava? What's that design? Is that lava? Original embroidered artwork by AOI. Okay, it's an artist called AOI. Oh, look at the back of that. That is so cool. Who's that AOI artist? Never heard of this person called AOI. It's art on the internet. Is a movement emerging artist in technology. Okay, cool. So I guess this is the kind of stuff that they do, right? Okay. Me, AOI, Amada, Avant-Garde. Okay, cool. Pick up art on the internet. Not mad at that in the slightest as well. That looks pretty cool. What else is going on here? You got a fuck stitch denim jacket, which is also pretty cool. This probably I'd take over the quilted one. This is really fucking hard. And I'm assuming it comes with matching jeans too. Yep, super stupid hard. That light denim one's definitely the one though. And I guess the black one you could wear them in yourself, but that light denim one's definitely the one. I ain't mad at that in the slightest. Oh, look at that. Worn hooded chore jacket. This is live. I don't mind a nice 2-in-1 type of piece when it comes to this hoodie and shit. That's quite cool. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? It's a light denim jacket, and then it's got the hooded stitch into it is camo. I'm mad at that kind of makeup. I'm not gonna lie, or that matchup as well. There's also a worn double denim knee painter pants as well. Nice worn effect in those ones too. Not mad at that as well. Again, Supreme proving that they do some nice pants also. What else do we have here? We've seen that. Okay, let's go to this box here with the Umbro stuff. Supreme Umbro hooded jacket. Again, not the biggest fan of. Oh, just about to say not the biggest fan of Umbro, and then I saw this. This is giving Martin Rose, isn't it? I love that. It's almost like an Aston Villa colorway. It's got this nice purple body, and it's also got this half navy sleeves with this nice 3M reflective thing in the middle here that says Supreme and Umbro. Oh, that's a 3M or is that baby blue? Not too sure. No, I think the piping is 3M here. This piping is 3M, but I think this little bar here is just baby blue. But that's really nice. This is probably the best color in that jacket. This kind of blue purple one or whatever it's called. That's all. It comes with the matching pants. Yeah, it's definitely giving Aston Villa. It's definitely giving Aston Villa. It's definitely giving Gabby Agbonlahor era of Aston Villa as well. There's also a nice Supreme jacket. Which was this one called? This kind of looks like very dimish to me. Looks a lot like something Dime would do. What's going on here? What's the name of that jacket? Why doesn't it tell me the name of it? This is called the Spell Out. Okay, the Spell Out jacket, not too bad. Oh, look at that one there. Reflected rips off anorak. Who's this artwork by? Woven logo on top. Original photography by Herbert Migdal of Twyla Tarp's 1973 performance Dukop from Joffrey Ballet, featuring scenic design by United Graffiti artist. Oof, not mad at that. Oh wow, look at that. It's 3M as well. That looks really fucking cool. I'm not mad at that in the slightest. Rips up anorak is not too shabby at all. Not too mad at that in the slightest. The 3M as well. The 3M pants. Yeah, this looks hard. That's really nice. That's another win as well. I think that's something I'll definitely purchase, especially in that colorway. This one here with the actual scenic thing in it. That might be another one. There's not a lot here that I like. I'm not gonna lie. There's some stuff, but not a lot of it. I said spring is. Oh, this is quite nice actually. This two-tone windstopper faux fur jacket is really fucking cool. Wow, look at that. Is that like a metal badge at the back there? That's really fucking cool. It looks like a bag. It's like a bag into a jacket. It's something that you see on a bag, but they put it on the jacket as well. It also comes in this white color. Yeah, I'm not mad at that as well. Oh, this is nice. Supreme Vanson leather Cordura cotton jacket. Really fucking hard as well. I think the Supreme Vanson stuff is done pretty well. I think who did I see recently wearing it? I think Alabama Barker, right? In her diss record, I think she was wearing like a Supreme Vanson jacket. It looks really nice, that sort of stuff, but so expensive. A lot of people don't really see wearing it day to day. What's this one called? Oh, Supreme collar utility jacket. Another win. Is that zip gold? Or copper, whatever. That's really nice. There's a nice little detail there. That's beautiful, this. And the collar flips over and it's leather on the outside, on the inside, I guess, but you flip it over, it says leather on the outside. That's really fucking beautiful. The cut of it is really nice too. It comes in that olive color, and then it also comes in black, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, the black as well. The black's the one. Yeah, the black is the one. That is beautiful. And also comes with a hood, attachable hood. You're not gonna wear a jacket like that with a hood though. Fuck the hood. But yeah, that's gorgeous. That black is definitely the one. That is definitely the one. That is so cool. Okay, and then what else we got here? Oh, Ernie Barnes. I've seen this artwork so much over the years. I fucking love it, man. That is so fucking cool. Original artwork by Ernie Barnes. This is legendary piece of black art here. I wonder if this is in part due to Tremaine. This is one of his leftover projects, or this is something they just did in house. This is something you'd expect Dead in Tears to do. Actually, this is a really cool piece of artwork to put on some clothing. That's really fucking cool. Ernie fleece jacket. That's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna try and purchase. Yeah, that's definitely something to try and purchase. That is so fucking cool. Wow, 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 wow. Killed it. What else they got here? An Arc denim coach's jacket. Mad. So you got your coach's jacket, but it's been made in denim with raglan sleeves. I'm not mad at that. It comes in pink, green as well. Not too shabby, and the red. Hello, hello, hello. What else do we have here? We have here an AOI nylon bomber jacket. I'm assuming it's going to be full of stuff on the back, right? Yep. Trauma unit. I'm not mad at that as well. That looks pretty cool. A nice security jacket there. Doesn't look out of place if you're in, Berlin or somewhere. There's a worldwide track jacket too. Not too mad at that. Not for me. That looks probably the worst thing there. Maybe it's very Bruce Lee-ish, but not for me personally. What else do we have here? Oh, Patches hooded jacket. Not mad at that as well. Original artwork by Sean Crawford or Crawford. It's also got a detachable. Is the hoodie inside detachable, or can you? Oh, I love the artwork around it. I'm not gonna lie, pretty cool. Maybe the camo and the denim ones are the best ones, but they look really fucking nice. There's also a Damien Hirst formaldehyde shark in the button up as a short sleeve. This is definitely great for festival wear. I'm not gonna lie as well. I ain't mad at that. Wash corduroy shirt, an overshirt. There's a stitch. What's that? Bitch. So short sleeve. Why did it say bitch? It's called bitch shorts. Why did it say bitch for? Oh, it says you're a bitch on the back. Maybe we'll see Brendan Shawboy and stuff like this. Now he's into cars. There's mechanical shirts and shit on mechanic shirts. There's also a hooded denim shirt that's been, I guess, tie-dyed as well. It looks pretty cool. Or bleached in certain places. There's also short sleeve gingham shirts or mini plaid shirts, which I'm not that fond of. Small box denim shirt, man, not for me as well. Oh, denim, yeah, denim, maybe the denim one here, the actual blue, that would be quite cool. It reminds me of some Ralph one I had back in the day that I absolutely tore to pieces. What else do we have here? Patchwork zip up hooded sweatshirt. That's really fucking nice. That is really fucking nice. That is really nice. Hand brushed back fleece with patchwork pattern, tactile twill applique, rhinestones and embroidery. That is really beautiful. That's a really nice piece, that one. Not gonna lie. Maybe in the black more so than the other color, but still really fucking cool. What is it? There's a curved piping hooded sweatshirt too. Oh, nice. Wash box logo. I love that. So cool. So it's almost like they've taken something they found in the archives somewhere and they've kind of tried to remake it essentially. So it's a washed effect box logo. Oh, that looks so. Look at the cut of that sweatshirt. Oh, look at the elastic cuffs. Look at the elastic cuffs. Look at how big they are, man. Damn, I love this. Yeah, this is really good. Wow, it comes in brown, white. Oh, is that white or gray? I think navy, red, and the black. I quite like the logo printed. I'm not gonna lie. I really do like the logo printed. I think it gives it another effect. I think if you wear it more often, you're probably gonna get a nice fading around the box. And even if it does crack or fade away, it'll still be fairly obvious that it's a box logo. You'll still see that box around it. I quite like it. I'm not gonna lie. Not everything has to be a big embroidered fucking box logo. And usually they're sometimes a bit ungangly and thick and they kind of fiddle around your chest and shit. I quite like this. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite nice. And does it look a little bit smaller than a regular box logo? I'm not too sure if they made it smaller too. But either way, I like it. And the tab is on the inside. It's given they've went to the archives and tried to, you know, resurrect something. This is almost like a reimagined Supreme sweater. I'm pretty sure this is something they've probably done in you know, back in the day, maybe in the 90s or 2000s, that they've kind of brought back again to life. I'm not mad at that as well. There's a wings zip up hooded sweatshirt too. Not mad at that. Another Urban Outfitters type design hoodie for me. A leather applique sweatshirt. Not really for me. We'll skip that one. Don't like that hoodie either. Skip that. Oh, there's a nice plain one too. I like that. That frayed hooded. Was it fray hooded sweatshirt? Where's the fray? Okay, the fray's on the letters on the back. Not mad at that. Original artwork by Andre Thompson. Oh, big up that one. This is a brushback fleece. What's this? New World Order hooded shirt. I'm not mad at that as well in the slightest. Who's that? Andre Thompson. Who's Andre Thompson? Artist. What does he do? Andre Thompson is a curator, illustrator. Oh, sick. Is that him there? Andre Thompson. Which one will it? Will it be this or will it be that? There's two. There's Thompson. Let's go this one. Let's go art by Andre. Let's see if this is the same guy. I wonder what he does. I'm curious to see what other stuff, because that logo is really cool. Is it this guy or is it another one? No, I don't think it's this guy, is it? Maybe it's another. Maybe it's the other guy. Andre Thompson. This one. Thompson NYC. Maybe it's him. Is it this one? Is it this dude? Is it you? Yeah, it is him. He follows the same people that I follow. Cool. So what does he do? I guess he models as well and does art. Okay, I'm not mad at that as well. I quite like his art. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. He's done some stuff with Supreme in the past, it looks like, as well. I ain't mad at that at all. I ain't mad at that in the slightest. So big up Andre Thompson. Love to see it. Let's continue. Yeah, that logo, especially in that green, that one there is really fucking cool. I love that. I'm not mad at that as well. There's also a Supreme. Oh, that's a nice one. A champion hooded sweatshirt with the Arc Supreme logo on the front. Not mad at that. That one, you can miss me with that. Supreme Team 94 is a really nice hoodie as well. Oh, that's gonna be so heavy when you're wearing that, isn't it? That fucking embroidery with Supreme Team and 94. Your back's gonna blow out. There's also, what is this one? A small box logo half zips pullover. Not mad at that as well. That doesn't look too shabby. Boom, boom, boom. What else have we got to do here? I think it's this one is next. This cheetah one here. Oh, that's really gaudy. A velvet baseball jersey, ponytail. Also no, Pontoglio velvet with satin twill and logo applique, fabric made in Italy. Yeah, it's probably going to be expensive, but it's very ugly, so I'm not mad at it. There's also Supreme. They're fucking rinsing this Supreme Damien Hirst thing, innit? They're putting on jerseys, on shirts, on trousers. Okay, cool. There's the same thing on the shirt and the jersey. I think it's a bit too much, overkill, but hey, it's been done. There's a 5-star football jersey, which is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Gladiators, that old fucking show where people were fucking battling on Saturday night and shit. The jersey, I'm not too mad at. Supreme Umbro again. I can pass on that. Oh, that's a bit bad. That newspaper with the fucking, what's that? A tiger on the back. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's a bit too much for me. Not mad at that. Oh, that's really nice. This one, a Polo Tech mesh long sleeve top. Might be one of the best pieces there. This pink colorway is really fucking cool. Not mad at that in the slightest. There's a nice jerseys also. SMD, which I'm guessing is suck my dick. On the front here, abbreviation, all cotton. Not mad at that, which is cool. Because that's a SMD is like a New York slang, in it. I think it's one of those ultra disrespectful things you say in New York for fighting words. There's also a woven stripe hoodie. Oh, really nice. This kind of reminds you of the tops you get actually in Mexico City. Those kind of I guess they're called Aztec-y type hoodie, whatever they are. I quite like that. This is really nice. I like it in pink as well. Yeah, it's definitely one of those type of things. Hopefully the material isn't as itchy as the things that you get when you're over there, but that does look really fucking cool. Woven stripe hooded shirt. Not mad at that. There's also a denim trucker jacket with the bleach on it as well. Design. Not mad at that as well. Matching jeans. What's that? A moleskin work jacket. Not mad at that as well in the slightest. It comes as a zebra almost pattern in grey instead of the black and white, which is interesting design choice there. What else do we have here? Let's go back. We've also got some more artwork pieces from Ernie Burns, which is really cool. It's also featured as a long sleeve shirt. Sorry, the short sleeve shirt. Wow, that's really fucking cool. The artwork actually pops way better on the shirt than it does on the fleece. Maybe I'll get the shirt instead of the fleece. I wonder what's going to be more harder to get, the fleece with this Ernie Barnes artwork or the actual short sleeve. It looks so good though, doesn't it? Wow. So I guess there's two different artworks. There's that snooker, there's that pool table one, and there's a one on the dance floor as well. Wow. Really nice. There's a reflective stripe work jacket also, which is pretty nice. Is that see-through? Last Supper lace short sleeve shirt. Really fucking cool too, by the way. It's definitely giving Common Domingo. Not mad at it in the slightest though. Old English plaid shirt as well there featured. Nice colors there. That orange is fucking beautiful. Nice short sleeve. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. I guess they kind of rushed the face design though. They didn't really put much effort in the face of that woman on the back there with rhinestones. What's this? A cotton blend twill rhinestone applique shirt. Not mad at that. Let's rush through some of these. Boat short sleeve shirt. Is this boat as in little boat as in little yachty or what? Not too sure. Either way, there's a lot of these fleeces with the hood attached onto it. I ain't mad at it, you know. Quilted line hooded flannel shirt. Usually I would hate these sort of things, but I don't mind it. It looks pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Loose fits spring summer denim painter shirt. Painted trousers, now there's painter shirts. Not mad at that. There's also loose fit Oxford shirts as well. Short sleeve. Rush through a few more of these. Let's see what else they got here. I guess these are all going to be pants in it, right? You've got different types of trousers here with different washes. Bish bash bosh. Okay, different types of trousers, different designs. Oh, that's quite cool. They got the S. Wow, I wonder how long it took them to get this done. Wow, entire S on the front and on the back. Not mad at that. The amount of effort, what that went into that must have been obscene. Again, some of the dyeing on the 5 or the painter pants as well. You're seeing some of the same pants you see before. Cool. Damson pants, FUK pants, cool. I think I've seen all of them, so let's just go back then. Let's go for this square. Oh, textured arc sweater. I'm not mad at that as well. That's pretty nice. Looks very fluffy and very warm. There's also a Last Supper hoodie. That's also pretty cool. love this knit shirt, I'm not gonna lie, in the purple. Again, the Damien Hirst logo artwork is being used everywhere. I think they got the license to use it, so they're putting it everywhere. Oh, this is really nice. This is giving ALD. This crochet zip up cardigan is definitely giving ALD. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful that. Also a jersey umbro thing. A nice cardigan. Two-tone mohair cardigan actually. Not mad at that one as well. There's a money sweater in brushed acrylic, which is not too shabby. Yeah, man, it all looks really fucking cool. Oh, look at that jersey. Is that, what is that? Is that crochet jersey zip up? Zip up hooded sweater. It's got part crochet, part knit, I guess, or something in it. Really cool. Cable knit jumper too, or guess some are similar. These jumpers look really, these do really well. These cardigans do really well. This is obviously a herringbone one, but these sort of ones with the collars and the buttons that go all the way up. For some reason, kids love these fucking granddad's cardigans. Not too sure why in particular, because I think they look rather ugly, but they seem to sell out pretty well. There's also a loose gauge strip small box sweater logo, sweater top as well, which isn't too shabby. Cool. And what is that one? A speckled zip up sweater. Ugh, not for me. Again, yeah, spring's not the best so far. I've seen a couple of things that I really want to buy, but nothing crazy really stands out. I'm not gonna buy. Not gonna lie. Nothing crazy stands out so far. What's this? A faux fur reversible hooded track jacket. Yeah, I don't really get why it needed a faux fur on this. I think the track jacket itself is pretty hard. It's a bit overkill. There's also, what is that one called? Mitchell and Ness Supreme jacket. Again, it looks really, it kind of looks fake, that jacket, I'm not gonna lie. That'll probably get faked very easily. It does kind of look fake already. And then here we go, Aphex Twin shit, nice. Supreme Aphex Twin window licker tee, fucking cool. Supreme, come on you cunts, let's have some Aphex acid. Let's have some Aphex acid. I fucking love that. Announcing tee, not mad at that. What pancakes tea? Not today. What's that? A man offered me $300 to watch me masturbate. I smiled and said it's tempting, but what I really wanted to do is to have time for his shit. And that to me, who's that artwork by? Oh, Weirdo Dave. Yeah, big up Weirdo Dave. Cool. Who's that in the? Okay, I'm about to say that's really cool artwork, by the way. Oh, big up Sean Cliver. That's really fucking cool. That's really cool. It's a girl in her house bending her arch back and taking a selfie, and what looks like, I guess, is that a gorilla, King Kong, in the window taking a peek. Not mad at that. That's a really fucking cool shirt. I will definitely wear that. Oh, the fucking sheep with gold horns in formaldehyde on a t-shirt. I ain't mad at that. I'm guessing they also have the shark, right? I'm guessing there's a matching t-shirt, matching shirt with the shark, I'm assuming too. Here comes the hats. Some nice hats here as well featured. Any standouts for me so far? Not really. Oh, that's a nice one there. This one here by who's this by? Sean Crawford. That's probably a standout hat there. Also this one too. Who's the artwork by? Josh Smith. Another good standout hat. And I think that's about it really, looks like. The rest of them are a bit pony. Oh, SMD, of course, that's a really good one. That hat is definitely gonna sell out. A Suck My Dick hat, yeah, you're definitely gonna sell out. Supreme Beef hat as well is pretty decent. I'm not mad at that, especially in the orange. And that's about it. Oh, look at that one too. That's really cool with the different S's and different fonts on different teams. That's not mad. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, that's about it really. Unfortunately, the hats is also a little bit underwhelming. What is this? Is it gonna be bags? Okay, more jackets again. Yeah, not a lot of good shit. I'm not gonna lie. Spring summer's not the best season for Supreme stuff. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this stuff is a little bit meh. A lot of this stuff is a little bit meh for me. What is that? Is that a dog's illustration? That's not too bad. That dog's illustration. Who did this one? This is by Sean Crawford. Pitbull's embroidered hooded sweatshirt. Not too shabby, that one. Okay, cool. Supreme logo backwards as well. It's not too bad. That one ain't too shabby. Cool. What else do we have here? Shorts, I guess, featured. There's some shorts also available. I don't really give a shit about shorts, I'm not gonna lie. So I'll back out of that one. There's also some other hats, some bucket hats, fisherman hat type of things going on. I wish I could wear these sort of things, but unfortunately they don't look good on my head. Oh, that one's gonna sell out. That crochet hat is gonna sell out like hotcakes. This is gonna be one of those I forgot what beanie it was, what season, but there's one particular beanie that resells for like $400, and it's like a cable knit crochet type of affair. I think this might be similar. This is definitely gonna be one of those ones. This what's it called? This crochet beanie is definitely gonna be the hot one for this season. I think it's gonna do numbers. There's another one here. What's that? Block beanie. And there's also shiesties too with the dollar. All that dollar print shiesty is quite sick. And there's also, oh nice, yeah, this is sick. I love that. Supreme SpongeBob is sick. That Supreme SpongeBob racing hat is sick. Yeah, maybe because I've been cycling more, but this stuff doesn't look as wanky as in the past. In the past, I'll see someone riding down the street with a cycling hat on and the thing flicked up like that, and I'll be like, what a fucking wanker. But now I guess because I'm cycling a little bit, I'm starting to get into this sort of stuff, so I don't mind this. This is really nice, really fucking nice. Supreme SpongeBob SquarePants Castelli, sorry, cycling cap, made in Italy exclusively for Supreme. Not mad at that as well. What's going on? What's this? More trousers. God damn, bro, they don't fucking stop with the trousers, do they? More trousers. I think I've seen most of these already, haven't I? Yeah, so let's go back. And let's see if we've got some other bits and bobs, some more shorts. Cool, shorts, cool. And is there any bags here? Oh, this is quite nice actually. If I could wear cam cats, I'd love this. This layered camo. Wow, that's really interesting. I love that. Layered camo cam cat is really fucking beautiful. And there's also one that comes in corduroy. Oh, this corduroy cam cat is lovely. Especially the pink and the neon. That is nice. Not mad at that in the slightest. Okay, not mad at that. Oh, there's also, what's that? Harris Tweed. Wow, Harris Tweed camp cat. Lovely. Especially that color. This is giving what you call Jeffrey Loverboy type of shit. Charles Jeffrey. This particular one here in the blue. Not mad at that as well. There's also a side mesh camp cat with 3M all over it. One made by AOI, which is covered in embroidery also, and one that is reversible. What's that? Reversible Terry. Okay, it's a reversible hat. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Reversible cam cat. I ain't mad at that as well. And there's also one with the camo and the Gore-Tex and shit. Blood. Oh, there's a Damien Hirst one too. Nice. Yo, they definitely stretched that license for that artwork everywhere, isn't it? Fucking hell. Yeah, the cam cat's actually better than the 5 panels for once. Doesn't usually happen, but yeah. There's a suit as well. Who's this made by? Sea Island. Is this in-house? Yeah, this is in-house. No collaboration. There's also a Supreme suit. Comes in black. And that sort of like, I don't know, purplish, whatever color it was. More jerseys. That long sleeve actually is quite nice actually, I'm not gonna lie. That rhinestone one, not too shabby. But yeah, when it comes to spring, they're not the best. I think you're better off waiting for buying Supreme stuff in the winter. The spring stuff is never usually that good in my personal opinion. It's usually always a bit of a miss. But I think that applies across the board for all streetwear brands. Oh, that backpack is lovely. Okay, I'd wear this backpack. That's a really nice backpack actually. I'm not mad at that backpack at all. What is that material? Water resistant Cordura cotton canvas. Yeah, I'm not mad at that as well. It comes in green, black, pink, and black camo, black and white camo. There's also a nice duffel bag in that same Cordura material as well. And a tote. Well, I guess that tote? Yes, tote bag. That's a weekend shopper, but I think that's a tote. Also comes in as a utility bag, great for the gym, I'd assume. Oh, is that a messenger bag? Mini messenger. Oh, ho, ho. This is a great. This could be a potential great DJ bag actually. This could be a potential great DJ bag. Look at that. Nice embroidered Supreme box logo here on the outside. Nice big, nice class as well. I love the logo also embroidered in the strap. This could make for a real, and it's very durable. Cordura, I've had Cordura stuff before and it's basically bulletproof. So yeah, and it comes in pink and obviously the olive and the camo. Yeah, that's a really nice DJ bag. That might be something I'd purchase too, actually, when it drops. I think this will probably be in the first collection of the dropping stuff. There's also, what is that? Is that a camera case? Camera bag and mini pouch. I'm not mad at that as well. Pretty decent. Again, stuff that you could wear as a DJ and put your little USBs and cables and shit inside. What's this? It's a rhinestone. Is that Supreme and oh, BB Simon backpack? Pretty crazy, actually. Not mad at that. Not for me personally. Bit too gaudy for me. There's a BB Simon backpack. It also comes in a tote. The tote's quite nice, actually. The tote is nice. Maybe not the best to wear all day, carrying it in your hand. You know, you might end up dropping some of the fucking diamonds or whatever it is. There's also a wallet. Oof, that wallet looks a bit gaudy. Who's this made by? Oh, it's made in house. Money is always most important. Wallet, red and camera and black. I guess. Not for me personally. There's also another. This wallet's maybe a bit nicer, with the Supreme branded on the outside, embossed there. There's also a card holder with the zip on the top, which is not mad. There's also a coin purse. Oh, is that? I thought it was a coin purse. It's a mirror. That's pretty cool. That's quite nice. That says "fuck 'em" on one side and Supreme on the other, or Sup. Oh, there's also a nice little keychain mini knife situation going on there. Not mad at that. Or does that all come in? That's not come in the pack, does it? Okay, leather goods. It's sold separately, I'm assuming. Leather goods are just showing it. Cool. What else is going on here? Wow, is that it? Okay. Last box. This is all the extra shit, right? All the knickknacks. What they're selling here? They've got a massive pool table, a Supreme pool table, which is pretty fucking cool. Golden West pool table. Wow, that's probably going to be thousands as well. Is that a jet ski? That is so sick. Sea Bob underwater scooter with custom. Oh, it's an underwater scooter. So it's not even a jet ski. You're meant to go underwater with it. Wow. Oh, sick. Yeah. Look at the illustration. That is so fucking cool. Very random but cool. What is this? There's also Supreme Knoll Denim Barcelona chair and ottoman, which is also pretty decent. Oh, there's also one of those things. What's that thing called? A form dress form. Property Supreme New York with Supreme branded on it too. Whoa! Oja speakers. Oh, I think is it pronounced Ojas or Oyas? Wow. Ojas art book shelf speakers and amp. Wow. Fair. A pair of passive 8-inch coaxial speakers with 2-channel tri-path amplifier and a custom steel enclosure. Wow. That is so fucking cool. Speakers 40 hertz, 18 hertz frequency, channel amp utilizing tripeg. Yo, that is so cool. I'd have this in a heartbeat. Oh my god. And look at how simple the amp is as well. Fuck. What is that finish? That's almost like, the finish almost looks like, you know when you spray paint something in blotches and it drips? That's almost what it looks like, but I don't think it is. I think this is just the effect of the steel. I think this is made of metal, right? I think that's what it said, right? Is it steel? Yeah, custom steel enclosure. But it looks so fucking cool, the texture of it. Oh, I love this, man. Oh, I want that so bad. I want those so bad. But that's gonna be so much money. Supreme Everlast speed bag. Oh, there's a speed bag too. Not mad at that. So I'm assuming they're gonna do some content with some boxes, maybe Javonte Davis. There's a Supreme tennis racket by a company called Yonex. I'm assuming they're probably the best of the best when it comes to this sort of stuff, right? There's a Supreme tennis racket. Supreme Steffi ET with a mini hoodie as well, which is pretty cool. There's a Dicey necklace. I love that. Jacob and Co. Dice 14 karat gold pendant. That's pretty fucking cool. Inset rubies. Yeah, this is really fucking. That's actually really beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Jacob, look at the detailing. Jacob's and Co. Supreme. The rubies on the dice. Yeah, really fucking good. Don't let Brendan Schaub see this. There's a Supreme Odyssey record case. Not mad at that as well in the slightest. Wow, Transformer. Optimus Prime figure. Not mad at that. A sake. Oh, this is nice. A tin sake set. Yes, please. Yes, please. Tin sake bottle with the D-Boss logo, includes 2 cups. Yeah, yes, please. Don't let fucking Chin see this, but yes, fucking please. That looks really fucking cool. What is this? A water blaster. Wow. A water blaster. Wow. Yeah, big up. Oh yeah, big up Jaden King. I told you. Yeah, big up Jaden King. Big up Jaden King. Big up Chris Mack as well and Richie. Yeah, a bit repetitive this summer, this week. I definitely agree. Big up Don Dotter. The boss on the chair is sick. Yep. Yeah, Yonex is legit tennis rackets company. Okay, cool. Because I don't play tennis. I'm not familiar with tennis at all. Zero. Know nothing about the equipment, but I assume if Supreme is collaborating with them, they're probably the best of the best. Look at this water blaster. Oh, the red and the clear. You know all those streamers. Kai Cenat, fucking iShow Speed. You know all those guys. FaZe Banks, Eden Ross. You know they're gonna be all over this, isn't it? You know we're gonna get untold amount of fucking content with this. Maybe even fucking Mr. Beast. You know they're gonna be all over this water blaster. That looks so cool. I love the clear design actually. We don't get enough technology or gadgets with clear cases like it was back in the day. That was fucking cool. Or that translucent effect. Yeah, that looks so fucking nice. Oh, look at that. A Swiss steel stainless water can. Stainless steel. Swiss link. That's so fucking unnecessary but so cool. Oh, are those plates? Yeah, Damien Hirst Rosenthal tray. Ceramic trays with printed graphic. Not mad at that. There's also a BB Simon denim lanyard. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to wear that around my neck all the time. Oh, that's nice. A denim keychain. I wonder how much that's gonna go for. Might have to purchase something like this because the belt's a little bit too much, but the keychain I might have to do. There's a Last Supper belt. There's a license plate that says Supreme on it too. What's that? A Psycho My alarm clock. I'm not mad at that as well. Oh, that's from. Oh yeah, that's a Psycho. That's a watch, right? Yeah, but it's made as an alarm clock. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually quite handy. I ain't mad at that as well. Ah, look at that. There's a Supreme. What's that called? Iwatani portable Butana stove. Really fucking cool. Portable gas stove produces 10,000 BTU per hour of constant heat. Amazing, 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 amazing. Also a good mug. A Supreme Square Punch sports bottle. I love that as well. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love that. There's also some socks as well that come with it. Are they compression socks? Cycling socks, cool. Oh, nice. Look at that. The Supreme Swiss tool, a Swiss tool screwdriver, which is actually quite handy. And all of the bits that you need are actually inside the actual what do you call it, screwdriver itself. I quite like that design. I'm not gonna lie. Is that an Allen? Is that like a skate tool, right? That's like that's a really cool skate tool. It's like an Optimus Prime skate tool. A compact stainless steel tool includes pry tray. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. I'm mad at that as well. And then there's some playing cards. There's a pack of what's that? Eagle Creek packet compression bags. Silk bandanas. Wave towels, I'm guessing. What is this? Mini toolbox as well. It looks pretty handy. There's a pen. Lug reflector. Swiss Army knife again. Decent knickknacks as well. Not the best of recent years. Oh, that deck is really nice as well, with the shark on it as well. And obviously there's a full set of the Ernie Barnes skateboard deck as well that comes in 5. That's really cool. That's a really, if you can't afford to get some Ernie fucking Barnes artwork, then probably the closest you're gonna get to owning a piece yourself is probably getting the skateboard deck collection and having the 5 hung up on your wall somewhere. This looks really fucking cool. I love that. Really, really do love that. There's also Supreme reverse font as well there, and the Pancakes logo, and obviously the Discman thing there as well. And what's this? What's this hentai shit? What's this hentai shit here? Girls, original artwork by someone called John Jesse. Wow, really cool illustrations though. You got a rat here taking lines on this girl's ass, which is fucking hilarious. And then this lady's shooting a gun. Not mad at it. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Decent enough. Not the best Supreme collection, but like I said, summer is always a bit meh. But you know, decent enough. Let's check the lookbook out, see if there's anything else that looks good on the lookbook that we didn't see in the collection. That jacket is a win, by the way. That jacket in the white or the black is definitely. I'd get both. I'm not gonna lie. I'd get both. I'd get both. That camo thing is pretty decent too. The varsity jacket looks a lot better on. Not gonna lie. The one I hated looks a lot better on than it does look as a product shot. But that back is too much for me. There's just too much stuff going on there at the back. That hoodie looks a little bit too Urban Outfitter still. The SpongeBob shit looks better on as well. So does that fur jacket. The polo top that's inspired by Ralph. It looks really nice as well. Leather jacket, we knew that would look good. The cow thing, we knew that would look good. The Vanson top is not. Oh yeah, that Umbro top that I said is a winner and looks very Martin Rose-esque. We know that was good as well. No surprise there. AOI shit is nice. The the cargo vesting, the leather thing that I want is also really hard. Oh, this is also good as well. The paisley thing. Yeah, some decent stuff. Not the best though. Might be one of their weakest collections so far. I'm not gonna lie, in a long time. Overall, it's a bit meh. It's kind of all over the place. Kinda all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit all over the place. But check it out if you're that way inclined. What are the dates actually for when it's gonna drop? What's the dates? Let's see here. They'll tell us what the dates are. And then I'm gonna bounce because I gotta go to the Blood Clot gym. So let's see, what are the dates? Do they have the dates here? Not dates so far. Let's go random. Any videos? The truck there, I guess. What's this one? Decotora. Let's see what this video is about. This random video from them. What are they talking
自分は車が好きなんで、一つ一つ自分でね考えてこういう風にしてね作り上げて。でこれはまあね自分にとっての一言で言えばまあロマンですかね。
Not mad at that. But yeah, there we go. Supreme Spring Summer 2025 release date. If I could get the news section to load on my website, there you go on my phone. So releasing, it's going to be available in store. Wow, yeah, this Thursday. So it's dropping this Thursday. So online, so the collection will be available at our stores and online on Thursday, the 20th of February, and available in Asia stores and online on Saturday, the 22nd of February. So check it out if you're that way inclined. Check it out if you're that way inclined. Okay, people, thank you for checking me out. It's been the Agassinos Dingo Show episode number 875. I'm heading to the gym now. Then when I come back, I'm going to do the random show, so keep an eye out for that one. So make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. If you're watching this live, make sure you kind of leave me a comment after the fact, like the video. If you're listening to this after the fact on the podcast app, please leave me a 5-star review. That'll go a long way to spread the show. I really would appreciate that. And what's I gonna say? Oh, tune today as well. Will be Oklou. Even though I didn't really like the album too tough, I did like one track from the album called, I think it's ICT. That's my tune today. So it's Oklou, ICT, playing now underneath my voice. Check out her album. I think it's called Chasing Something. What's the actual title of the album? So if you want to check out in full, maybe you'll get a different impression of what she sounds like. But for me, I wasn't that convinced. The album's called Choke Enough by Oklou. Check it out. And I'll see the rest of you guys later for the random show. But thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Peace.